Welcome back to another episode of the Valentine Show. A whistleblower comes forward in Michigan to reveal fraud. She has a sworn affidavit. She is a worker for Dominion, the Dominion counters that were there, right? The Dominion vote counters that were there. She was an IT worker, or she is. I'm not sure she's still working for the company. For the Dominion, like I said. She gives an interview, which I will be leaving in the comments. An interview in Lou Dobbs, and an interview, she was supposed to go on Hannity on Fox, and 30 minutes before, supposedly they canceled. So she goes and she gives an interview to this, I'm not sure what it is, seems like some type of political channel on Twitch, which is famous for a lot of video games. So they cancel on Hannity, and she goes on Twitch on this show called Red Pill 78. And she gives an account of what she saw, again, what she alleges she saw. And again, she has a sworn affidavit under the penalty of perjury, right? Meaning there is consequences if this woman is lying in Detroit, right? In the state of Michigan regarding what she saw when they were vote counting. And to summarize, she alleges that they were counting ballots multiple times, 7 to 8 times. That there was also, and you're gonna see this on the Lou Dobbs video. I'm not gonna put it here. I'm gonna leave a link on the channel where that is in the description down below. Go check it out. She also claims that she worked a 24-hour shift, meaning from 6 a.m. on the night of the elections to 6 a.m. the next day. That they brought in vans, but the vans were supposed to be for food, but there weren't enough. Those vans were too small to give food to everybody, so she didn't see what was coming out the vans, and she found that kind of weird. But let's see what she says regarding the tabulation or the tabulator machine. Tabulating is just counting. The counting machines and what she saw in tabulating and what she personally saw. Hear this out, man.
Okay, so it's a fresh scan. That first 24 that you scanned, it's like you didn't even scan it.
Correct. Okay. Correct. So, and the reason for taking the problem ballot and putting it on top is just to save time because.
So they're talking about here, again, there's going to be a link to this if you want to see the whole thing, but they're talking about sometimes when the computer gets some type of error, you're supposed to take, and it's supposed to be counting it in batches of 50. They count, there's a problem with one of the ballots, you're supposed to take it and put it on top. And you're supposed to actually discard it and start all over the counting again. But again, I continue here.
You know, if that ballot doesn't go through again, it's going to be on the very top.
And you'll find out right away.
Exactly. Yeah. So I walked past one of the counters.
Pay attention to this.
And his machine had a number. So there's going to be a number on the left-hand side of the machine, on the left-hand side of their computer sitting in front of them, that's going to show a total number of ballots that were tabulated on that tabulator.
Counted.
Which could be any number, okay? Mm-hmm. Then on the right-hand side, there's going to be a number that should never go over 50 because the batches come in 50.
Sure.
Well, his number was in the 500s.
Oh, wow.
So I said, stop. Stop. Don't even touch anything. I'll be right back. I have to go grab my manager because this is a big problem. Mm-hmm. What that meant was that every ballot that he had in that batch of 50 had been scanned 8 to 10 times.
You heard that?
Right.
Counted 8 to 10 times.
Counted.
Okay. So those ballots were duplicated 8 to 10 times, which resulted in far more votes than were actually taken in.
Absolutely. And that was one person that I saw their number, Yeah. Now, this happened countless times because I don't think I told you this. I started work at 6 a.m. and I worked a 24-hour shift.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I was there for the day shift and the night shift. And then I went home to get some sleep, returned at 10 a.m. and worked till 2 p.m. And then I was done. on the 4th.
And just to interject, how many people were running these tabulators?
These counters.
So about approximately 40.
40. Okay, so this could have happened a lot.
Oh, it happened. It happened. It's I couldn't even tell you.
Imagine just 40 counters by 500 duplicate votes. We're talking about 20,000. That's a lot of votes. Can that affect an election in a place like Detroit, where it's heavily Democrat? I think so. Again, she came out. She's a whistleblower. We shall see where this goes. Everything is going to court. Nothing to fear for the Democrats. I mean, if your candidate is the best one, there's nothing to fear. He's going to win again. Why even better? You could even say even better. Hey, we defeated your candidate twice. But again, 70 million people need to make sure they need to feel good and trust the institutions of the United States that their votes was counted and that their vote was not diluted by fake votes and illegal votes. We need to see where this is going to end up. And the question that I find, I mean, there's so many coincidences in these cities that are heavily Democratic. I just don't understand why they have to be. No problems with the Republican cities, right? That I'm aware of, at least. But all these cities, Detroit, problems, Atlanta, problems, etc., problems. Why? I have no idea. But I pass the question up to you. Does she sound credible? She sounds credible to me. But we should see what happens. Remember, guys, to like, to share helps me a lot. When you guys like, when you guys share, is very important. I'm trying to keep the channel growing, and it's only going to happen with your help. God bless, Godspeed me, Valentine. I am out.